Hey everybody, it's Stella over at Daddy Kool, and this week I'm going to be going over the new releases as well as the reissues with you. Before I start getting into any of these titles, just a reminder that we do film these on Wednesdays, and obviously these don't come out until the Friday of that week. We are a little short this week on titles. I have the full complete list of every title we should have, and there must be a backup of some sort because we do not have everything that we are supposed to have by the end of this week. PSA, if there's a title you're looking out for, but I don't have a physical copy of it in this video, it is very likely we're just going to be getting it in later this week. So stick around, I'll go into these titles with you, kind of debrief you on what to expect. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you'd like. Stick around. Oh, and also, this Saturday, in the parking lot at the Benz, we have a free show. It's going to be featuring singers from Cannibal Corpse as well as Municipal Waste. I'm going to be there. I hope to see you guys there. It's going to be so sick. Heaven's Gate, Asshole Parade, and many more. So just come on out. Free show. How can you go wrong with a free show? Alright, so this week we're going to start off with some of the CD-onlys, or at least ones that we don't have on vinyl yet. So we're going to start off with Bananarama's Masquerade. This is going to be their first release since 2019. So these are the women who did the song Cruel Summer. It's a bop, so come and check this out. I have not heard of this artist before, and maybe I'll end up sounding really dumb for it, but I've never heard of Billy Dean. And this is going to be Rest of Its Mind by Billy Dean. And the description says this is a singer from Florida. He tends to speak for people who work with their hands, think with their hearts, and live in the present moment. And pretty sunset on the back that kind of encapsulates Florida. Next, we're going to have The Best of the MPS Years by George Duke. So this is going to be all the classics as well as the highlights of his career and time at Black Forest label. It's all in one album, comes in digipack packaging. Alright, we have Make Team Presents Maximental and Maximalism. Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. We have Maximental's Maximalism, presented by Make Team. And this was originally released on the 8th of July, but now we have it on CD. Pretty cool packaging, super red. Alright, we have the Transcendent 9-song album by Nas. We have it on CD as well as cassettes. And this is supposed to be pretty cool. This album is going to include songs like Wave Gods featuring A$AP Rocky and DJ Premier. And Magic also follows the August of 2021 release of the Grammy-nominated album, which is King's Dead 2. So this looks, oh my god, this looks pretty cool. I recommend coming and checking it out. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty popular. It already came out. Okay. If you're into Justice for the Damned or Starve, anything in that heavy metal sort era, I have a CD for you. This is going to be Nicolas Cage Fighter. This is The Bones That Grew from Pain. Alright, the newest installation in this saga, we have Saurian Apocalypse by Carl Sanders. This album comes 13 years after the latest installation, which is 2009's Saurian Exorcisms, and is coming almost 20 years after 2004's Saurian Meditation. This sounds pretty freaking neat, if I do say so myself. You're going to be hearing a lot of cool instruments you may not be too familiar with. We have the Turkish instrument, which is the Baglama Saz, as well as ancient Egyptian Anubis sistrum, and then a Middle Eastern goblet drum, the dumbek, plus the glissanter and gongs. Alright, you want some experimental, avant-garde, electronic, industrial type music collection? We have Tanya Tagaq, which is the North Star remixes. You're going to be hearing Kronos Quartet, Ash Kusha, The Hallucination, as well as other frequent collaborators. Also, pretty neat cover. So yeah, come and check this out. Only on cassette so far, but we have Yard Act Dark Days EP, which is going to be coming on a silver-colored cassette with extended play. This is a British rock band from Leeds. It's James Smith, Ryan Needham, Sam Shipstone, and Jay Russell. Their debut album was actually only released on January 21st of this year, and it ended up debuting number 2 on the UK albums chart. So I think this is going to be a must listen to. And then finally we have ZZ Top's Raw, that little band from Texas original soundtrack. This is an American blues rock trio from Texas formed in 1970. So some more cool art. Go ahead and check this out. Alright, we're going to just go ahead and get into some of these new releases for the week. Starting off with Beach Bunny's Emotional Creature, which we have on CD as well as vinyl. So it's going to be coming on an exclusive orange and yellow marbled vinyl, already a plus. So this album derives some inspiration from sci-fi, time travel, dreaming of bombastic pop. So I guess the thought originally went into this record in 2020 before lockdown really came into place. It talks about topics like personal growth and just consists of a bunch of highly relatable songs that capture the highs and lows of new relationships. You're also going to hear about the experiences of anxiety, leaving toxic relationships, seeing yourself through eyes of people who love you, and other complex feelings. So come on in and check this out. We don't have Dawes, Danzig, Kuko, Willie Colin, or Charlie Gabriel in yet, but these are some titles that we can also be expecting for later this week. We have a record from Anthony Green called Boom Done, and this is going to include the singles Don't Dance and Maybe This Will Be the One. Alright, their 6th studio album, we have The Green's Brand New Eyes. It's going to feature some previously released singles such as Feelings, Recipe, Coming Home, as well as Blue Skies. And there's going to be a lot more tracks on it that have yet to be heard. English is hard. We have a 2-disc set, the 5th album from avant-garde metal band Imperial Triumphant, and this trio is from New York. This is going to be a golden vinyl edition limited to 1,000 copies. And it's also on the highest audio quality sound, which is going to be a 180-gram vinyl, also on CD. Alright, another album that started prior to the COVID lockdown. This is going to be 10 Songs to Echo in the Dark by the Kooks. The work on this album started in Berlin prior to lockdown. And you're going to see collaborations with the German duo Milky Chance, as well as the Swedish EDM musician who is Nike. I am so sorry if I butchered that. And finally, this is the first Kooks album to be written by the whole band. It's also on a clear gatefold vinyl. On an indie exclusive opaque blue colored vinyl, we have John Moreland's Birds in the Ceiling, which has been mastered by Howie Weinberg. Alright, I know there is some big excitement for this one. This is going to be Odesza's Last Goodbye. This is the 4th album from this electronic duo. Symphonic, vast, emotionally stirring. It's a Grammy nominated. It's arguably the most ambitious album to date. It speaks to themes of connection as well as reminiscence and the impact we hold on one another. It's on a double crystal clear 140-gram vinyl, and it comes with an exclusive 12-inch art card. So how can you go wrong with this? Look at how pretty this is. Alright, I also happen to know that there's going to be some excitement with this one, and this is going to be Ty Segall's Hello Hi. And not only do we have it on vinyl, but we also have it on cassette. This is going to be looking at 10 songs that tend to all focus on themes of love, and I guess this was an acoustic shot album where he kind of just got away from everything, got away from all of his anxieties, and just focused on the production of this. I know I will be listening to this, and I hope you guys will too. On a limited translucent vinyl, we have She and Him. This is Melt Away, a tribute to Brian Wilson, the acclaimed singer himself. So somehow did not know that She and Him is made up of Zooey Deschanel as well as M. Ward, and I know Zooey Deschanel has an amazing voice, but I really have not listened to her, like, her own music much, so I know I'll be listening to this. It's produced by M. Ward. It contains 14 covers. Overall, it should be offering a new window into Wilson's iconic catalog. I know there is also much anticipation with this record on a limited edition Detroit denim colored vinyl. we have Jack White's Entering Heaven Alive. So this is going to be his 5th studio album. Through 2021, this record was filmed at White's Third Man Studios, and it was also released by Third Man Records. I've already seen so many promotions for this, so I have a feeling it's going to be really good. And then lastly, we have Tony Joe White's Beginning, and this is going to be quote-unquote stripped down and recorded without any bells and whistles. This is White recording himself playing his classic swamp blues sound. And this album is also regarded as the first album he produced where he was controlling all aspects of the studio recording. Pretty neat. Alright, I told you guys, pretty short stack this week. But now we're going to be getting into our reissues, and I hand counted right before this, we only have 11 reissues this week. Or at least so far. So let's dive into these 11 ones so I can let you guys go about your day. On a limited edition blue colored vinyl with a digital download card from 2006, we have Caliphone's Roots and Crowns. I really like this record color. It's also specifically says it's an Ice Age blue colored LP. 2 sides featuring songs like The Orchids, Spider's House, A Chinese Actor. Yeah, come on in, check this out. On a red and white splatter colored vinyl, we have Fu Manchu's 1994 debut album, which is going to be No One Rides for Free. Once again, featuring songs like Show and Shine, Mega Bumpers, Superbird, Shine It On, and Snake Bellies. Alright, I guess this record is celebrating its 30th birthday. We have House of Pain's Fine Malt Lyrics. This is their debut album. This is going to be the band formed by Everlast, DJ Lethal, and Danny Boy. And I guess they were also attending high school at the time of forming the band. So now we have Intronaut's 2013 album on a green colored vinyl called Habitual Levitations. So if you're not familiar, this band is an American progressive metal rock band, and they come from Los Angeles, California, so you can be expecting, progressive rock, jazz, as well as some complex polyrhythms. We should have 5 reissues from Motley Crue, but unfortunately we only have 4 at the moment. So we are expecting Dr. Feelgood, Girls, 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 Shout at the Devil, Theater of Pain, and Too Fast for Love. Looks like we are missing Dr. Feelgood, but we do have these 4, ready for you to take them home. We have the 2014 vinyl, on a limited edition pink colored wax. This is Slipknot's .5 The Gray Chapter. This looks pretty intense. Oh, and it's 2 discs. We have Tommy Genesis Goldilocks X. This is going to be from the Canadian rapper who first rose to fame in 2016. So she has quite a reputation, I guess, for her frank lyrics, and she considers herself a fetish rapper. So expect a lot about. Finally, we have Youngboy Never Broke Again with Sincerely Cantrell, and this is his 2021 album. So expect more songs: 50 Shots, I Can't Take It Back, Life Support, Nevada, which I know is super popular when it came out, and as well as Panoramic and White Teeth. Also, I guess there were some collaborations with some rising producers like Smash David, who's worked with Big Sean, Chris Brown, Mike Will Made It, who I think is a little bit more popular. You probably heard him with Kendrick Lamar, and then as well as Tay Tay Made It. Alright, so once again, if you're still here, this is Wednesday we're filming this, so we're a little bit short on the record stack. We should be getting them in before Friday. Make sure to check out the liner notes tab to see the list that we have for this week, to see what we should be anticipating. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Manny is back this week, so next week you will be seeing him. And thank you for bearing with me through this grueling process. Bye!